So I have been on YouTube for just over 2.5 years now, and in that time I have made some real rookie mistakes that I want to save you from. So in this video we're going to talk through my biggest rookie mistakes and how you can avoid repeating those. First up, we have in the kind of setup customization of my channel when it came to my YouTube banner. So originally with my YouTube banner, I went onto Canva to create this, and I went for the one that had like the most going on. It was very jazzy, there was a lot to it, a lot of information on it, and I packed that information out. And I did not realise that for a lot of people who would be viewing my channel on a mobile device, on a laptop for example, wouldn't be able to see all of my banner. And so to them, bits would be cut off, there'd be kind of half a sentence, or like the lower half of a word would be missing, and it would just look really messy. Now I think Canva is really good now at showing you like that optimization window within the channel banner. So when you're creating your channel banner, you basically want to make sure that the fundamentals, or like the biggest and most important information, is in the middle of your channel banner within the inner window that it shows you, and then you know that that is optimized for everyone. So if you're looking on a mobile device, a laptop, or you're watching on your TV at home, you'll be able to see the most important information. So now what I have for my channel banner for this channel, I essentially have a very simplistic banner. It's very minimal, and I don't have information in the kind of bottom section or top section. I have a picture. Most of the picture is shown whether you're looking at my channel on a mobile device or you're looking on a laptop. And then you have a little bit of information in this kind of middle window. So that's my first tip for you, is make sure that your channel banner is optimized for mobile viewing. And next up, we have customization. It's actually a recent mistake that I made. So it's a total rookie mistake, but I made this very recently with this channel, which I started 9 weeks ago. And that is, I had nothing on my homepage. So not only did I not optimize my homepage, I didn't customize it at all, I had nothing there. Somebody took a look at my channel and messaged me and said, did you know that there is nothing on your homepage? This is really weird, I have never seen this before. And actually I haven't shared this channel with any of my friends and family, only my husband. And my husband, when I said to my husband like, oh my god, there's nothing on my homepage on my channel, he was like, what's a homepage? Oh yes, I noticed that. I didn't know if that was intended or not, or like a weird thing. I think he felt bad that he hadn't said anything. But my husband is like not on YouTube. He doesn't really understand the ins and outs of YouTube. So he didn't really think that this was something to raise, and it's not his responsibility. Of course, it's mine when I'm setting up the channel. So when I set up the channel and I had my profile picture done and my banner and everything and my bio, my information about me, I hadn't set up anything on my homepage. And I think largely this is because I hadn't got any videos out there yet. I should have come back to it immediately, but I think I could have put the categories at least on the homepage that I wanted showing up, and then as I created videos, YouTube could have pulled the videos across to my homepage, such as, for example, the category of like most popular video. I could have just clicked that onto my homepage, and then basically my first video would have gone on there because it would be the only one. So I didn't realise I hadn't come back to this. So immediately, of course, went into that customization page on YouTube Studio and pulled across a channel. Like, you can have a channel trailer video. You don't have to make a separate trailer for this. Like, a lot of people think they have to have like a specific bespoke video that they're making to tell people like who they are and what their channel's about. But I would just choose like an all-rounder video for your channel that most people would enjoy, like as an introductory video. So I have chosen my like start now, you know, why you should start on YouTube video for my channel trailer. Then I have my most popular videos. I have playlists in there. I recommend if you create playlists that you include them here on your homepage, and if you have any shorts, include them, but I always put shorts like at the end, so you can also move these sections depending on where you want them to appear. So once you've included the sections on your homepage, you can pull them up and down so that you have things that you want appearing at the top, and you've got things that are maybe least important at the bottom. So rookie mistake made just over 2.5 years into my YouTube journey, still making these mistakes, still learning along the way. Make sure that you customize your homepage, or just have anything on it, quite frankly. Don't be like me and have nothing. Why is this important? Because for a lot of people like me, I watch a video by somebody new, I think, oh, I like them, I want to check out their channel and make sure before I subscribe that this isn't a one-off video that I like, that I'm gonna like other content that they're making. And when I look at their channel, the first thing I'm going to see is their homepage. Okay, and I'm probably not going to delve much further into their channel if there's nothing there. So this is why it's really super important, because a lot of people will subscribe based on what they see on your homepage. So sticking with that theme of channel customization, we have this like about you biography section that you'll want to complete. Now, a lot of people, myself included, when I first started on YouTube, would start off with a kind of like, hi, I'm Nat, you know, I'm a mum of 3, I'm a lawyer, I do this, that and the other. Depending on what my channel was about, I would include like a little bit about me personally, and then getting into a bit like about my channel, what I was aiming to like be about my channel, what kind of things I was going to be showing there, etc. And actually, this first line of your bio is the most important. You definitely do not want it to say, hi, I'm so-and-so, and I am blah, 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 blah. You don't want hi, you don't want your name at all, you want what your channel is about. And this is because when you look at somebody's homepage, you're going to see that first line and that first line only. So this is the line where you want to be saying, you know, perhaps your channel is about minimalism, and you want, this is about your channel, but what it means for your viewer. So what is your channel aiming to help your viewer with? So if you've got a channel about minimalism and it's aimed at like working mums, for example, your first line could be helping working mums live a minimalistic lifestyle. Something like that. That's going to be your first line, and then under that, your next paragraph can be, hi, I'm Nat, I'm a mum of 3, blah, 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 all this stuff. That can follow, but the first line, what your channel is about. So for me, the first line is, you know, helping midlifers to start and grow on YouTube. I can't actually remember exactly what it says, but I'll insert it here. So that's my first line, and then I get into a bit more about me and what my channel is about. So this is really, really important opportunity for you to tell your viewers how your channel is going to help them. Please make the most of it. Now, I would say some of the earliest mistakes I made revolved around technology and not understanding the technology and struggling to get to grips with it. It absolutely held me back massively, not just for the first month or so, but for the first year plus. And to start with, when I started out making content on YouTube, I used a camera, and one of the first issues I had was running out of storage space on my camera. So over time, I realised I needed multiple large memory sticks for my camera. I would also run out of battery. So I also had to have a minimum of 3 batteries. So I'd have one charging, well, I have one in the camera, and I have a backup one that is already charged. So that as battery gets low on my camera, I could quickly swap it out for a new battery and carry on filming. And this was really important to me. Deleting off footage from my memory sticks when I didn't need them. I also found storage on my laptop an issue. So I ended up buying, and I really recommend this, a SanDisk external memory disk for my laptop, so I could save things on here when I didn't need them, or save footage until I had the time to actually edit a video and I wasn't running out of storage space. Now, essentially, in the end, the way I resolved these issues of running out of space on my camera, running out of battery, etc., etc., was by recording everything on my phone, and that is what I do now. So I upgraded my phone to one that had much more storage. I actually was really super surprised to find this only cost me a few pounds more per month. It really wasn't that much more expensive for me to upgrade my phone to one with more storage. And what that means for me now is that I can record everything I want, have it on my phone. I also edit on my phone, so I don't have to worry about storage on my laptop. I just basically make sure that that my phone is always charged up before I'm going to be filming. I find the battery life is pretty good anyway, and that has simplified my experience of YouTube so much I cannot tell you. Sticking with tech, because tech was absolutely the biggest issue for me early on in my YouTube journey. The next problem I encountered was basically not recording my videos in the same format that I wanted to be downloading them in. So basically, in a nutshell, if you want to be downloading your videos in 4K, like the highest resolution, to YouTube, you need to make sure that you've filmed them in 4K to start with. Luckily, this is super simple to change on an iPhone. Going into your settings, making sure that you're automatically recording your video in 4K so that you can upload it. So you're saving it in 4K and then you're uploading it to YouTube in 4K, so you have that highest quality. You'll need to make sure on your camera settings that you're doing the same, so that you're recording in the highest resolution possible, and then you can save it and upload it in the highest resolution possible. Basically, the higher you can manage, the better quality video your viewer will find when it comes to YouTube. Another tip which I learned recently as well is scheduling your videos at least 2 hours in the future. Even though you might be like fully ready to put your video up, perhaps you're behind in getting your video up on YouTube. If you've uploaded your video in 4K, it takes a good couple of hours for YouTube to get it up to 4K resolution. So once it's fully uploaded and it's done all the checking and everything, and it looks like it can go live, if you press live right then and there, it won't be in 4K. And I had no idea until very recently. I watched a vidIQ video where I got this tip, so thank you so much, vidIQ. Basically, you need a good couple of hours between when you have uploaded to YouTube, schedule it to go live in 2 hours time. So there's another bonus tip for you on getting the absolute highest quality video out there on YouTube. Another mistake I made when it came to my thumbnails and titles was in repeating the wording I had on my actual thumbnail in my title. So basically, your thumbnail and your title are two entirely separate opportunities to win over your audience. And my rule of thumb, or my rule of thumbnails, that's a terrible dad joke, is that I have 3 to 5 words max on a thumbnail, and it's got to be something really attention grabbing. And then the title will tell the viewer what the video is about. So for example, in the thumbnail for this video, what I'm thinking of, because I've seen another creator use it and I found it really engaging, was having like whoops behind my face, and then the title being, you know, like rookie mistakes I made on YouTube and like how best to avoid these, or like mistakes I wish I had known when I first started my YouTube channel. It would be something like that, but I won't be repeating like mistakes I made on YouTube anywhere in the thumbnail. That will be for the title. The thumbnail will be entirely different. And it's always utilising best these two opportunities to grab attention from your potential audience. Now, the final mistake I made when it came to starting a YouTube channel was not starting a YouTube channel sooner. I had been thinking of starting a YouTube channel for a good 2 years before I actually did it. And I don't know, in my head, I thought that I had to be perfect when I started. I thought that my videos had to be super high quality. I thought I had to get my head around all the technology immediately, and that is just not the case. Your first 10 to 50 videos, if I'm honest, are going to be rubbish. And mine truly were. In basically starting, you start to really learn. It's not till you actually get out there on YouTube that you make all these mistakes and that you get to improve quality of your videos. And in doing so, you will grow in confidence and you will gain so much more than subscribers. I cannot believe how much YouTube has improved my life, and I don't for 1 second ever regret starting a YouTube channel. I just wish I had started sooner. So let this video be your call to action. If you have been considering starting a YouTube channel, I would urge you to just go ahead and do so. You don't have to wrap your head around all of the tech. You do not have to have any fancy tech. Just use your phone, some simple editing software on it, and you are good to go. I wish you all the best in your YouTube journey, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.